to the beef unit to fix the big chain on the Keenan dive feeder for the third week in effect in a row. We had that dive feeder maybe 6 years. We've never put a chain on it, or never broke a chain, never broke a link. And now it broke one 3 weeks ago and has done it about a week after about a week every time. So I think there's something wrong. So don't know what it is. Maybe the joiners we're getting aren't as good as what was on it. Maybe there's some, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything else looks out of line on the chains and on the sprockets and everything. So we'll have to see. Also, our Teagle bedder's out of action. It's 2 weeks now. We floor chain broke, floor slat. The U-bolts holding it to the chains broke. One of the bars, one end of it went into the front flywheel at the front. So after attempts to straighten it and whatnot, we just ended up, I had to order a new one. But with Brexit and all this other nonsense going on, getting parts out of the UK is a nightmare. So that's held up. So we had been borrowing our neighbours for a few days to keep us going, and then we have a demo of one of a new type Teagle from Leinster Farm Machinery. So at least we're not stuck that way, but it is a nuisance because I think we've had it in the workshop for 2 weeks now, taking up space. And well, yeah, we did a bit of work onto it. That, I suppose it gave us a bit of time to do that. It's time we were getting it back together and going again. New joiner and half link we've had to put into it. That's what broke there, that half link pin. Found the link where this was going onto was had swelled, so it was a bit tight from where it broke the first time, I'd say. So we had the old cordless grinder and we pared it down a bit, so hopefully that might solve the problem. Seem to be feeding away all right over here. Let's go in and have a check on them. Not so bad. The boys glad to see the feeder going again. This is just our Saturday feed. So it's just a 1 day feed to top up from yesterday's to get us through to Monday. So even though we were broke down, the cattle didn't go hungry or anything today, so it actually wasn't a bad day for it to break. Let me climb up. They were bedded this morning, lovely fresh bed of straw. You wouldn't think it now. Dirty feckers. They don't seem to mind though. This is nice. This is nice to see this going again now nicely. That had the potential to ruin my weekend. Do it a bit more stone here, I think. We're running classic tractors with no diesel gauges, but no excuse for running out. Straw and feed shed, or straw and feed little corner. Far side of that wall, that's the back of where the cattle are. In there, that's the shed that where we filled in the tank. A video there a while ago. It's like a montage or a medley or a kind of mismatch of together of all little clips I had of footage of this project. Doesn't look too tidy in there, but the cattle are absolutely loving it. Never seen them lying down so much, and hopefully they should finish a little earlier and a bit cheap for less cost than when they were on the slats. So hopefully that will, the cost of the extra straw we'll have to use to bed them, I think, will be offset by either heavier cattle that we kill or less days feeding them to get there. Job. A little break now from the feed until Monday at least, so not so bad. So I should put on my seatbelt, seems it's beeping at me. That's the feeding tidied up for the weekend anyway. So we have some bit more spare links, but really hope we don't have to use them because we shouldn't be breaking them. Oh yeah, hopefully we've improved things by grinding down that link a bit and making it a bit freer. We also oiled the chains. They were very much in need of oil. They're very noisy. So, like Nick just reckons he can't even know now if the feeder's going or not since we oiled the chains, so it's probably a bit of a boo-boo on our part there, but it's quite an awkward bloody thing to oil because, like, yeah, there'd be loads of time to oil the chains and it'd be handy like when you're leaving it mixing, but obviously you can't get in anywhere near it until you take off the PTO, open the doors, and then you need it running to oil the chains. So you have to put the PTO back on, so and then you have to go and do it all again to close it back up. So it's obviously not an excuse for not oiling chains, but it just could be easier. Well, I suppose probably we've had it 7 years, really should have put on some sort of an oiler on it, and maybe we will in this summer since. So it's had a new small chain last year, had a new floor in it and an auger skin, and new blades, a few extra blades, so it should be good for a good while now. So maybe we should put an oiler on it to preserve it even more, try and get her to her 30th birthday. got this Volvo digger and tree shears up in a couple of fields we have just up the road here near my house, but it's always for tidying up a kind of a dirty hedge that was kind of wasn't managed properly, and it's kind of all just tall. Yeah, it's not even a good hedge, and there's not even good trees in it, so we're giving it a good tidying up, cutting all the dirt out, try to leave a few nice little small things that will come into nice trees. And yeah, so I think he says there's a lot of firewood to be cut up in there, I think. So John and Sean have decided to go at it for Saturday afternoon, or at least a couple of hours anyway. So I wouldn't mind going at it myself with them, give them a hand with my other chainsaw, but I kind of promised the wife a few. Might help her with some getting ready for baby chores, so just have to see how that goes. Yeah, that's it. So just in here on the left now. This is where he's in. Cutting. See where? Oh my god. Yeah. So straight in front of you, that hedge. This is kind of unrecognizable. You see we left a few trees sticking up. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cutting in that. Yeah. So we'll go in, get some lunch, see what I need to do for the afternoon, and see, we might go up cutting some sticks there after. Well, here's the boys now.